Good evening, fellow thieves. My name is Solaito, and lately I have been using this base, which has been quite successful. So let me show you the results. And you have to keep in mind that there's always one trap upgrading. So right now my Seeker Bird is upgrading all the way to level 30, but previously my Saw was also upgrading. So you have to keep that in mind. Like for example, the second guy here who stole the gem, basically one trap was upgrading and he even disabled another trap. So at least if I'm correct. So let's take a look. Yeah, as you can see, basically in the end there was not a single trap left he had to avoid. So as you can see, even with 0 traps, people are still struggling. Like that guy got barely 2 stars, and that's only because he has such a high level white channel, because I have max gem defense gen. So that was, I'm pretty certain that he was, if he was like a level 4 or level 3 white shadow, he would only get 1 star. But I actually have gotten quite some insane results. For example, this guy here over here who died 208 times, and I'm not quite sure. Yeah, as you can see, even then there was a trap upgrading. So you can see that this defense is quite effective. And I had like this guy 113 times. So let's take a look. Yeah, again, my Saw was upgrading, so basically he had only one trap. With only one trap, it took him so long. And then here there's a bunch of 0 stars, which I assume, yeah, even here the Saw is upgrading. Like, it's insane. Only one defense is strong enough to stop them. So basically, I'm gonna call this defense the double spawn trap. Because basically, right from the get-go, the red guard and the fly come down at you, and they're gonna smack you down. So it's not like the old triple spawn trap, but it's pretty effective, and I might even say as effective as the triple spawn trap. Only this time, it only uses the red guard and the fly. So yeah, you're gonna have to like find a way to integrate the Saw in your defense. But like you can also use this trap in other defenses who utilize the red guard and the seeker bird and have like an enclosed area at the bottom of the dungeon. So let's take a look at how you build this type of defense. So basically what you have is a red guard who is 5 spaces big, and he goes to the bottom, and under him you have the seeker bird. So you might ask, why don't we put them in 1 space lower? That's because the seeker bird can't fit over there because it's too close to the door. So you also have like the door with 1 space between the wall. So now let's take a look what normal people do in order to beat this kind of defense. So basically you could try jumping right from the get-go, but that will result in instantly getting killed by either the fly or the red guard. You could try going as close to the corner as possible and then quickly jump. You could try waiting in the corner perhaps, but in every single scenario you will get smacked down. And like, even if you know how to do it, like, it's still going to be pretty tough. Like, from almost every single angle you jump against that wall, you will get killed. There's only one position from which you can jump and still get out alive. So let me see if I can do it right over here. Still, I might not be successful. I'm having a little bit of lag here on my phone because I'm recording. So let's, oh crap. Yeah, and there we got it. So yeah, the rest of the dungeon really doesn't matter. But what you basically have to do, you have to let your teeth slide so the back of your teeth barely touches the door. Then you quickly double tap to go against the wall and the ceiling, and you go dodge right the fly and the red guard. It's really difficult, and it has to be pixel perfect. So guys, if you have a similar layout for your dungeon and you have these 2 traps, definitely try them out. It's a double spawn trap and it's highly effective. So for the guys wondering what you should, if you have this layout, what you should do with the rest of your traps, well basically, if I still can remember, you have to put a gravity switch over there, your chest over here, and your Saw over here. And this is basically an insane defense, because I'm gonna show you right now. I'm not even sure if I can show you because I can barely beat it myself. So let me see. There we go. And then Yeah, so you basically have to immediately jump again, and then you will like hit like the corner from the saw, and you will jump again, and you will go to the chest. But it's really difficult, and I have never been able to perform it twice in a row, so therefore I couldn't save this base. But that's definitely the most effective layout in this dungeon. But if you can't do save such a layout, I would suggest, for example, placing like the blades over here or something, and then when people, yeah, let's remove this because it's irrelevant at this point. So people jump like this, and then they are still dead to the saw because they can't jump. So what they then have to do is jump like super fast, and like now you can jump like that. That's how you can still have a pretty effective base, because let's be honest, almost no one will get past your fly and redguard. So basically the blades only get relevant at the point when you are either upgrading a trap or when people are using a disable potion. So this is highly effective, and I definitely recommend you using this double spawn trap. If you have any suggestions or recommendations or questions for me, definitely put them below in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to get updated on future King of Thieves content.